This is Chris Morrow at Comic-Con at Home. I'm actually at the Tin Fish right now, and the panel is Cartoon Art Museum, and Shaenon Garrity is conversation with Andrew Farago.
It went great, I think.
I think it went pretty well. Like I know my subject better than anybody, I think.
What did you guys talk about?
Well, as the moderator, maybe Andrew.
Yeah, so I met Shaenon almost exactly 20 years ago, and she had just started her very first webcomic called Narbonic. And that's kind of where our conversation picked up, where we met, how long she's been, in the trenches doing webcomics, daily webcomics, and now she does a comic called Skin Horse. So we talked about that. Shaenon's a manga editor. She is a science fiction writer. She's written a graphic novel and has another graphic novel in progress. So yeah, we wanted to talk about all kinds of subjects.
Yeah, I guess this year. So this was my spotlight, going back over my 20 years in comics now.
Wow, 20 years.
Yeah. And it was pretty fun. It was one of the few Comic-Con panels where Comic-Con at Home was literal. We sat on our couch and had a conversation.
It's probably one of the few panels where people are face to face this year.
Physical.
Yeah, I know it's frightening.
It's nice to see.
Yeah. But it was fun. I got to reminisce about just years and years of working in comics, including like the first time I went to Comic-Con. Which was when I was on a webcomic site called Modern Tales, and we got to meet up at the convention, and that was one of the best conventions I've ever had. It was just fun to talk about all the things I've done in comics over the years.
How many years have you been going to Comic-Con?
I don't go every year, so I haven't been that many times. I've been 5 or 6 times. Andrew goes every year for the Cartoon Art Museum. I went last year, and we got to take our son for the first time. And that was really exciting. He's 6. Got to take him around the convention, and we got to go to San Diego and take him to the zoo and to Old Town, which we like to do. We used to like to do before we had a kid, but it was great to take Robin along last year.
Does your child have the same passion as you do for comics?
He's passionate. He's a very high energy guy.
He's watching Popeye cartoons right now.
Yeah.
And taking a break, but he does his own graphic novels. He
makes comics, yeah.
His favorite toy is the stapler, so he'll stack 10 pages together, staple that, just fill it beginning to end, and he's got about 50 of those around the house.
He makes a lot of books, yeah. But he wanted to let you know, he asked us to let you know that he's watching Popeye right now. He wants the world to know that.
Okay, well that's good. That's good. So do you feel like you've been more creative during the pandemic or less creative?
It's tough. I work at home anyway, and my actual job has not changed significantly. And there's someone behind me, something out of a horror movie. He just appeared out of nowhere and is standing at a distance staring at us. This is Robin. This is our son. Do you want to say hi, Robin?
Hi.
I'm having a grilled cheese sandwich and watching Popeye cartoons.
Yep.
Yeah.
We heard.
I turned 6 on July 6th, 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah. You went to Comic-Con last year.
Mm-hmm. Did you have fun at Comic-Con? In the San Diego Zoo? That was probably your favorite part?
Yeah, you actually went to the zoo twice last year because your grandparents took you too. Robin, let Daddy be in the frame, please.
So I guess you just answered your question about how can you be creative when you're at home?
Well, I mean, it's a little hard to have like time alone to think, but my actual job hasn't changed that much.
I'm going to keep watching Popeye cartoons.
Okay.
I'm going to. Popeye is stopping a hypnotist in this one.
He's stopping a hypnotist? Okay. Yeah. Check up on that.
Yeah. That's you have to get creative with your work hours. So I have a lot of productivity after his bedtime, between his bedtime and mine, and So yeah, that's
But I
a
mean,
challenge.
I'm still drawing a daily comic strip, and I work. I'm a freelance editor for Viz Media, and I do at home anyway. So my actual day-to-day work has not changed all that much. It's just that Andrew and Robin are there constantly. I'm doing okay. Actually, sold a graphic novel while I was in lockdown. Now I can't really tell any. I can't share any details right now, but I'm.
Oh, come on, just a little bit.
Oh, I can't. I'm trying to keep ahead of things and
teens and young adults will like it.
Yeah, I hope so.
We can say that much.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds exciting. I mean, we love a good, waiting, the thrill of waiting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're
Do that.
hoping Comic-Con has generously invited Shaenon to be back to be an official in-person guest next summer. So we got our fingers crossed, and we hope that everything works
That's
out.
good news.
Yeah, they're great. We love our Comic-Con family. We can't wait to be back with them in person.
Yeah.
Hopefully next summer.
There's a lot of people we miss seeing this year.
Do you feel that more people are actually able to watch your panel and get to know who you are because of the Comic-Con at home versus just a panel that would be at the convention center?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I hope so. All of our friends and all of our family back in the Midwest, they don't make the trip to San Diego, and we can't score them Comic-Con badges. So this is a way for them to get a hint of like what we do.
Yeah.
And then the fans, of course.
And
going online.
Yeah, you'll tell all your readers on Sunday.
I have. Yeah, I've been telling people, and I'm gonna put an announcement on our website about it. And I hope more people get to see it. Kind of cool.
Do you have any advice for other creative people on how to be creative during the pandemic?
Oh gosh, no, because it's just it's just like a horrible apocalyptic nightmare, and I guess you can only really be productive if you decide your apocalypse job is like
I'm worried about it too.
Yeah, if you have to make your apocalypse job being like the illuminated manuscript creator or balladeer or whatever creative jobs you can have, when civilization collapses.
But,
we have a big backyard.
A big backyard helps.
It does help.
One day at a time, even just an hour at a time. If you're having a bad hour, you have to be willing to.
We have a cat too.
How can you ever be unhappy with this little one right here, huh?
Well, I mean, he's like, he's very charming for other people. But yeah, he's actually got better coping advice than I do. I have a backyard and a cat.
Backyard and a cat.
I'm
make all your
6,
comments.
and are you 44, Dad?
Yeah.
Dad's 44 and Mom's 42.
That's right.
I'm 6, Dad's 44, Mom's 42.
You got it.
Number games help too.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Just getting a little glimpse of your world.
Well,
and I'm Chris Morrow.
I'm really good at math.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. Me, I like a calculator.
Yeah.
I like a calculator.
Yeah.
Well, I can't.
Careful, Tom.
Oh, is he all right?
Yeah,
He's all
he
right.
is.
Resilient. All right, well, I'm Chris Morrow, and this is Comic-Con at Home remotely from the Tin Fish. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
San Diego!